The top stories: flights from Boston and Fort Lauderdale may be in the works. We have the winners in the Top Employers Awards. And St. Giles and Luther Thorne are in the semis of primary schools netball. Welcome to Nation News for Thursday, June the 12th, 2014. Tourism Minister Richard Seeley says officials have had talks with JetBlue Airways about expanding their flights to Barbados as a direct result of the new Sandals Barbados. Mr. Seeley has told the industry publication Travel Agent that Boston and Fort Lauderdale are two cities that could see additional JetBlue flights to Barbados. He also said that the Tourism Authority had begun exploratory discussions about bringing Delta flights here, with Atlanta mentioned as a possible starting point. Earlier this year, Air Canada included Barbados to the itinerary of Rouge, its new low-cost subsidiary. Mr. Seeley says that decision was also the direct result of Sandals Barbados. Globe Finance and Royal Bank of Canada RBC Insurance are the winners of the third Barbados Best Employers competition, which is held every 2 years. RBC repeated in the medium category. Globe Finance won in the small category, but there was no award for large companies. The winners were announced during an awards luncheon at Hilton, Barbados. The competition, which is backed by the Caribbean Catalyst Company and the Nation Publishing Company, seeks to highlight and celebrate organizations with excellent human resource practices. Managing Director of Caribbean Catalyst, Rosalind Jackson, expressed concern about the lack of participation by larger companies this year. She said many of them had to lay off staff and didn't think survey feedback from employees would be great. It is Heritage Month, and the Women Entrepreneurs of Barbados group are celebrating by offering indigenous delicacies in the city. Members have set up at the Chamberlain Lift Bridge selling items such as fish cakes, comforts, local wines, and more. They will be there until Saturday. Watch out this crop over for two blind calypsonians. Granville, Mr. DJ Carter and Elviston Maloney, who are in their 50s, will make history when they perform in the Super Gladiators tent. More than 1,300 children are being fed by the YWCA's breakfast program. The association's president, Andrea Taylor, said the number of new faces was also increasing, a development she linked to the tough economic times. The YWCA received a financial donation this week from British Airways to support the breakfast program. In sport, 10 times champions St. Giles Primary and Luther Thorne have advanced to the semi-finals of the Pine Hill Dairy Primary School's netball competition. St. Giles beat Kent Construction Blackman and Gollop B 1913 at the netball stadium, and Luther Thorne upset previously unbeaten Rennell Weeks 17-14 to book their spot. In Friday's matches, Bay Primary will play Grantley Prescott, and Blackman and Gollop A will be up against All Saints Primary to decide the other semi-finalists. Richmond won the Emmanuel Baptist Church Soccerama, which was played on Whitmonday at the hard courts at St. Leonard's Boyd School. Alkins, State Ballers, Tough Gongs, Grey White Sharks and Ignite also competed in the five-a-side tournament and outreach program of the church. And finally, a top American attorney says a third of our clients are now asking for social media clauses in prenuptial agreements. And Margaret Cardosa, who specializes in estate planning in New York, says a typical clause will state couples cannot post nude photos, embarrassing photos, or anything that is likely to harm a spouse's professional reputation. She said the rules were less about making money and instead to set boundaries in a relationship. A recent survey found 80% of U.S. divorce attorneys say social networking issues in divorce proceedings are on the rise. That's Nation News for Thursday. You can get your news your time, your way in our daily papers, of course, the Weekend Nation on Friday, on our website nationnews.com, as well as our YouTube channel, Facebook, and Twitter.